Namhlanje nakumhla ka-25 Juni sekuseduze nje umhla ka-30 Juni ufike. Mina bengithi nombani-ke umuntu akabeyilungisa phela inkulumo ayokhuluma ngayo mhla ka-30 Juni uma engabe sesixoxa nabo. Ngoba ababe serious ngokuhamba kade bahamba. Aba serious ngokuhamba ngeke zishaye ngempela i-30 Juni bengakahambi. Labo akuzoshaya i-30 Juni bengahambile bazobe bengafuni ukuhamba, bazobe befuna ukuthi sixoxe nabo, sesixoxele eduzane nabo. Mina ke bengithi ke wonke umuntu mhla ka-30 Juni akayiphathi inkulumo. Akayiphathi inkulumo ngoba uyoxoxa ngani, uyobuxoxa ngani nje mhla ka-30 Juni mawungena nkulumo ngempela uyobuxoxa ngani. Ngoba laba abazoshaya lo mhla ka-30 Juni ilaba ekumele sixoxe nabo. Ilaba ekuzobe kumele sixoxe nabo impela ke. Manje uyobuxoxa ngani wena njengoba nje ubhizi ungayiqoqanga inkulumo yakho, wayihlanganisa kahle inkulumo wayilungisa wayilolonga ngoba phela njoba kumhla ka-25 nje namhlanje nombani akabeyilolonga inkulumo. Ayibilolongwa inkulumo ngane zakwethu iSouth Africa yonke, ayibilolongwa inkulumo. Nibonile labantu baphuma umkhankaso siya kwi-World Cup bathi bona ba-against iSouth Africa. Nizoqhubeka ke nina niphile nabantu aba-against izwe lenu, abakusho live bangakufihli lokho bathi ba-against izwe lenu. Mina ngithi ma-South Africans asiqoqe inkulumo ukuze sikwazi ukuxoxa nabo mhla ka-30 Juni ngoba umhla ka-30 Juni kahle kahle kumele kube usuku lwenkulumo, kumele kube nje usuku lokuxoxa. Sixoxe nje yabona, sixoxe futhi ngendlela ethe uqina mhla ka-30 Juni. So bengisho njalo ke mina ama-South African ukuthi qoqani yonke imbono, qoqani zonke izinkulumo mhla ka-30 Juni siyobe sikhuluma nabo, siyobe sixoxa nabo, siyobe sixoxa nabo udu mhla ka-30 Juni. Kuya le kahle kahle umhla ka-30 Juni usuku lokuqala lokuxoxa nabo. Ngempela ke manje sekungasadlalwa, sekuxoxwa ngempela ke nabo. So ingakho ke ngithi mina ayiqoqwe ngempela, nombani umuntu akawuqoqa umbono wakhe awusondeze eduze awulolonge, nombani ayiqoqa inkulumo yakhe ayokhuluma ngayo mhla ka-30 Juni ayisondeze eduze ayilolonge inkulumo yakhe bese ufika kumhla ka-30 Juni bese sixoxa nabo ngane zakwethu. Konakele lutho, siyothi nje halamuzi sixoxa nje nabo, sixoxe nabo bese siyaxhawulana. Bese kuhlukana indlela ke bese beyibona beza ngayo. Sibonga ithuba.
There is something that is actually shocking about our country, South Africa. The question that makes one to break the silence is the government for us, with us? Is it indeed the one that we elected? Or they are deciding to sell us just like that? Or are they so busy with their personal agendas within the government to an extent that we, as the people that put them in power, really don't matter anymore? I'm looking at the outcry on social media, on public spaces, anywhere across. And the government is just mum and silent. Everything is falling onto deaf ears. Listen, for me, this is not about xenophobia. This is not about foreign attack. No. South Africa doesn't have a problem with foreigners. I want to repeat, it doesn't have a problem with foreigners. But I fail to understand why the government and everyone is not understanding or coming to terms with this word illegal foreigners. And I want to share this with you. This thing of foreigners has always been there inflow of foreigners in every country, Europe, South America, South Africa, in the South. Yes, it has always been there. But it was manageable because obviously there's a risk factor. There will be that inflow. But reality is that you find someone coming from South America to South Africa, being on a flight in South America, coming from West Africa rather, via South America and landing in South Africa. And yet there have been immigration laws and that person has been able to surpass that. And that's where the problem is. To be honest, we've got foreign friends that we are in good terms with. But the reality is that there are those that migrate to SA, and some, the plan is to topple our own government. It's a plan. Some, the aim is to do illegal activities. And thirdly, majority are overweighing our economic system. And we as South Africans, we are suffocating. Now, I understand that we are really fighting for the country and we have decided to say our government is doing nothing. And as the country, we will put this upon ourselves, whether they do it or not, whether they kill us or not, whether they go forward or not, that doesn't matter. So what am I saying? The issue here is not South Africans against illegal foreigners. It's South Africans that are realizing that our government is mum and our government is ignoring the fact that there should be a management control. Imagine the government that we have elected fail to just decide and say we're taking out the army, the police system, Amapungani, whoever that it is, and say they must manage those who are in the country illegally so that the system can be cleared. I mean, Colombia just moved away a lot of immigrants. America. Why South Africa is such a target? And we know that South Africa, because it's an economic hub, it's the center of Africa where economy occurs. We are aware that for the past, I don't know how many odd years, it has always been a center of attraction for both Europe, for both South America, and of course for other African countries and EAU. Because they want to center here because they know that's the economic hub of Africa. If they are here, they've got everything. But it is sad because they are killing the economic system. They are suppressing our GDP. Everything is just a mess. And it is my humble request, to government to say, are your hearts so dead to an extent that you feel us not? Are your hearts so dead to allow us to face the situation as communities, as citizens, to an extent that this turns as if it's a xenophobia attack to our African brothers and the outside world? Are you as a government so dead to an extent that we put you in power, but yet you sell us out? Are you that dead that you fail to manage the situation? Are you that dead that as a country you are failing to instruct the president specifically? You fail to instruct the general of the army to say, let's work a system. Are you waiting for every small community to start rising up and say march and march? Is it necessary? While you are there, I'm listening to this minister who have always singing Abahambe, Mabahambe. Suddenly in the past 2 weeks, he's changing a tune. I'm looking at this president and say, but we elected you into power, many of us. And suddenly you have turned around, you have turned your back on us. You fail to just solve a situation. You are looking at this bloodbath in front of you. You just don't care. You are looking at this influx of undocumented illegal foreigners. You just don't care. Understand something. We love the foreigners because they also love us. But the challenge is we are suffocating as South Africans. And I'm not blaming, let me be honest with you, I'm not blaming foreigners. Understand this. Because why? In every system, there will always be risk takers, there will always be chancers. But it's about the system. Now, our government is failing us on the system that is being put in place. They're jeopardizing the system. They are sabotaging the system. They are not doing what they should do. There are risk factors. There are mitigating factors that should be put in place from 1 to Z. If they ever come into the country legally, this is what you do. And for us to curb anyone who's in the country illegally, what is it that we do? We have been living with our Malawian brothers, Zimbabwean brothers, Swaziland brothers, Botswana brothers, Lesotho brothers, all along, with no extreme impact. Suddenly, to a point that people see this opportunity in this country, they flock in. But I want to say the government, you are deadly. And I want to say the president, you are deadly. I want to say the one controlling the army and the police service, you guys are deadly. You don't have a heart for us. You are dead. I wonder, are you really imagining your children later serving an outsider in their own original country? Our system, procurement service, everything is influxed. There are quite a lot of people that are coming from, imagine, EAU, whatever's, yes, young. Come on. They are coming via Zimbabwe. Okay? They are moving all the way from Addis Ababa, coming down like this, all the way from Pakistan. They are being transported every day. It's a mission to bring a specific number to topple us. You just don't care. To what extent must South Africans suffocate? You are singing a tune against us. You are the one who are causing this thing between us and people who are visiting the country illegally. You should have managed it, and I will tell you straight, our government, you are failing. And trust me, there will be a day where our votes will really reflect what we wanted. You betrayed us. You are betraying us. Indeed, you worry less about us as South African. And it's okay. It shall take shape one way or the other. Mark my word.
Yeah, ndizengochuku andizokwazi ukuncenga, but uba niyafuna ningayikhumbula into okokuba iSouth Africa izutshintsha ibe indawo engcono for thina nabantwana bethu, indawo sizokwazi ukukhuseleka kuyo, because siqhubekeka sivotela ii-political parties ezithile. Sithi sakuyibona le ingenzi kakuhle sifuna uyitshintsha sivotele enye, because we think and hope that bazokwenza into ehlukileyo. Abekho phaa for thina. Yes, babekwe sithi sibavotele, but abekho phaa for thina. Bakhona for iingxowa zabo, bangongxowa izali. Ohlohle sakhe qha kuphela yile into abayiphaa for yona. 2, iSouth Africa izutshintsha because sihleli thina sisonge izandla silinde oosisters neebrothers zethu ezifundileyo ezinekhumsha uba ibe ngabo basilwelayo ukuze izinto zitshintshe. Because 1, iingxaki thina esijongene nazo ezilalini azibachaphazeli. Sithi sibona amaparamatsha every week ezilalini nasezilokishini. Ayizutshintsha iSouth Africa ibe indawo engcono because thina siqhubekeka sifuna uba ngabantu abanice, aba-accommodative to abantu bokufika abangenawo namaphepha. Silwela ibhedi nabo ezibhedlela. Oomakhulu bethu batshitshiliza phaa imini yonke baphathe imiphako ezibhedlela because bayayazi uba abazuncedo. Omnye ugula afele ezandleni zakho because akho bhedi ezibhedlela. Silwa nabantu bokufika silwela ezibhedi ziyi-1 ufele esandleni. We know very well uba kusekhona abantu ezilalini abahlele ezindaweni ezingenamanzi. Umzekelo kweyam ilali iyakwazi uphela i-3 weeks engekho amanzi. Uba awunayo itepu kwakho eyadini, noba sowunayo in fact kwakho itepu eyadini, fumanisa amanzi aphuma ebusuku qha, aphuma kanye ngeveki. We still have indawo ezinjalo, and we still continue to hope that the government will help us. Kwakunini ngoku? liphelile ixesha loba sibe silwela urhulumente ngoku. And uba uyathanda uzayikhumbula into yoba yonke into esinayo eSouth Africa, yonke enye into ebonakala ngathi ingcono ngo, it's because someone had to die for it. Kuye kwakhona umuntu efanele ukuba makayothothoza esiseleni. Kuye kwakhona umuntu efanele ukuba makafe yena, atoyitoye, athini, you will remember if his must fall. Usisithulisa uyibeka kakuhle lento apha kule video, ungahamba uyoyibukela into yoba yonke into esinayo thina apha eSouth Africa noba incinci kangakanani kwaye kwanyanzeleka uba mayilwelwe ngabantu abangathathi ntweni, not the clever blacks aba close to white proximity. Zange balwele nto bona. They always resist lonke utshintsho because bacimba bangcono. Iingxaki zethu ezilalini nasezilokishini azibachaphazeli because ayingabo ababona amaparamatsha every week, abafila unsafe, abalwela ibhedi zolala esibhedlela kuthiwa ziphelile ibhedi kwi-public hospitals because bona bane-medical aids, bona bane-floor heaters. Bona ingxaki esijongene nayo leyo uba sapostpone i-revolution ngoku sijongene neziphumo. Sekuyile nto eyenzekayo eSouth Africa, sapostpone i-revolution ngenxa yaba bo-1918 naba. And ke ngoku kuzawuphinde kwenzeke the same thing if thina asiphakami. Uba siphakami ngoku silungise le mithetho ithile sinikwe ithuba loba siyilungise eSouth Africa, izawuba khona i-revolution and izawubambi, it will be bloody because thina njeba sisonke izandla sindithi hayi senqina uba Afrophobic, hayi ingxaki ngabantu abakwethu. Fine, but if ayisithi abantwana bethu nabazukulwana bethu bona bazoyizisa i-revolution and ayizoba mandi. To avoid i-revolution ezawuba mbi ezoza ngegazi, the only thing thina esinoyenza kunyathela kwimiqolo yaba sebewile belwela thina ukuze sibe nezinto ezingcono eSouth Africa. Kunyathela phezu kwaba sebathothoza eziseleni, aba sebalahlekelwa bobabo ubomi belwela thina bengamahlwempu aseSouth Africa ukuze izinto zitshintshe. Otherwise nabethu abantwana bazosafarisha njengathi or even worse. Babuze thina basenzani thina ngobutsha bethu, sasinyabeleni. And ngenyanyani nizothi nenzani thina? Qho nge-16 kaJune we are still talking about Hector Peterson, which is nice and good, but thina senza ntoni to change things? It's not like akho nto irongo with iSouth Africa ngoku le generation yethu. There's a lot of things ezifuna ulungiswa. Umzekelo wena ngoku unoceba phaa elalini yakho kodwa uceba wakho uhlala etawuni, ucimba yintoni ongayenzelwa ngulo ceba utshintsha ubomi bakho ehlala yena edolophini. Ezonke ezaa zinto zi-afekthayo wena ezilalini, amanzi angekhoyo nentontoni azim-afekthi, aka-understandi. And xa nithetha nayo unibona njengabantu abangenambulelo because unilungiselela into ethile eyi-one. So why nicomplaina? Norhulumente wethu njalo ke, akwazi uthemba oomalema abahlala eSandton ucimba bazotshintsha imithetho kodwa bona iyababhenefitha. Abazuyenza loo nto, imithetho ebekela uba ize ilungiswe sithi le because i-afektha thina not bona. Esitratweni sakhe akukho zi-foreigners ezigcwele phaa ezihleliyo ezingenamaphepha eziyenza laa ndawo ibe ngathi yi-Sunnyside. Ayikho loo nto leyo. So akho nto azasilwela yona. Khanivuke, le impi izawuliwa sithi uba niyafuna because ke in the end ayinoliwa ndim nobani sibe babini sibe bathathu. ISouth Africa yethu sonke izawulunga xa siyilwela sonke ngazwi linye singekho politically affiliated. We fight for everything to change in this country. And ayizutshintsha loo nto leyo because we think, oh hayi abantu bokufika ngabantakwethu. Ayizutshintsha. Abazuye kuba ngabantakwethu ngenxa basiqinisa umthetho elizweni lethu. Urhulumente usikhuphile isibhengezo kwakhona. Uba zikhona izinto thina esifuna zitshintshe kumthetho waseSouth Africa lixesha lethu eli loba sizitshintshe. But ofunayo andizode ndimncime. Uba wena uhlele ezilalini okanye elokishini uyasibona isidingo soba siyeke ukuthi South Africa belongs to everyone who lives in it. But sithi South Africa mayibeke ii-citizens zayo ekuqaleni. Uba wena uyasibona isidingo soba sithi iSouth Africa mayifane namanye amazwe. If you travel to eSouth Africa, yiba ne-health insurance yakho. Ungabangisani nabahlali abangenamali kwi-public hospital. If uyasibona izidingo zokwenza loo nto, uba uyasibona isidingo sokuthi ezikolweni makuqalwe ngabantwana baseSouth Africa before abantwana bangaphandle because abantwana bangaphandle mabaye kwi-private schools. Anditho mama babo ngaba banee-brothel apha. Ngaba bona bathi basebenza nzima kunathi abengomavila bona. They come here and they make money. They create jobs for us, batsho ndithi. And actually it's evident they do create jobs for us. So banayo imali mabahambe bayobhatala kooCure and many other schools. And yes, siyamatsha siyathini. Iimatshi ziyenzeka all over the country ngoku. And andizuxoka. Zikhona izinto ezitshintshayo, akhona amathuba emisebenzi avelayo, yes. Ikhona imithetho eqinayo, yes, njengale nto yokuqesha abantu bokufika abangenamaphepha. Iyatshintsha imithetho, yes. But uzuyazi ba Sinohulumente oreactayo to izinto esizenzayo as South Africans, not uhulumente olidayo, not uhulumente who is for us no-benefita thina, not uhulumente ofuna ukhulisa iSouth Africa so that nayo izokwazi uba yi-superpower njengo-China and many other countries. Asinayo urhulumente onjalo thina. Sinorhulumente olinda thina sidikwe, sidinwe, sihambe siye ezitratweni siyofa, sihambe siye ezitratweni siyoziveza kuba silwele izinto ezithile, basidubule, basifake ezitrongweni, kube ngona izinto ezitshintshayo. So that means ezi zinto nizibona ngathi ziyatshintsha ngoku because of these marches, the moment siye kumatsha again, nazo zizawuyeka, zizawubuyela emva. Uba uyafuna. Urhulumente benitshilo sikhuphile isibhengezo soba if unazo izinto ofuna zitshintshe kumthetho wase-South Africa, ungahamba uyozibhala phaa uyosayina i-petition. Yes, we are not sure if they are going to change them, but at least siyabachallenge sibazisa phambili sithi urhulumente wase-South Africa mawube ngurhulumente onenyani, mayube ngurhulumente o-transparent, mawungenzeki izinto esingazaziyo. And urhulumente wase-South Africa ne-South Africa, ii-resources zase-South Africa must benefit i-South Africans. Mawungatana sabantu bokufika la bangenamaphepha babe besixelela babona bazokwazi ugoduka because they've been here for 30 years. Sizavuka ngenye imini kukhona i-political party yabo because they've been here. I-South Africa yawo wonke umuntu ohlala kuyo. So maybe nabo they can register their own political party. Sibavotele. And abasisibeni bakhomshayo sibathembileyo bapha. Bazoninika ii-reasons why funeke nivotele bona. So uba uyafuna ikhona wena into ofuna ukuyitshintsha nge-constitution yase-South Africa, ungaya kwibhayo yami ikhona ilinki phaa. Sharp, ne?
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgos waseMzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button. Nang Max Makanya usend message to Mazayizay uthi lekuyofika mhla ka-30 June sola lana vele umuntu longafuni kuhamba, uthi labafuna kuhamba sebahambile already. Uthi wena losasela South Africa after mhla ka-30 June cha kuyococwa nani cause niyobe nikhombisa vele ukuthi nidzinga ukuthi nicociswe cause why ningahambi nihlaleleni sonke lesikhathi bonke abantu sebahambile South Africa babili emaveni abo. Do comment your thoughts down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. I'm signing out. So goodbye.